Jones is joining me now just to talk about those sentiments that were expressed Pule, by the former President Kgalema Motlanthe. He's basically saying, let's look ahead. What was your sense you got when you were talking to him?
Well, basically, Braden, I'm very quite clear that we should move on from what has happened, building towards the future as well. And we do know that, former President Kgalema Motlanthe is one of those as well who fought hard under the oppressive apartheid regime. In fact, was arrested around 1987 for being found with explosives and then taken to a John Foster prison before being incarcerated and taken to Robben Island. But apart from that, he is also bid farewell to the family, saying at this tough time they will be with the family. Of course, acknowledging that the apartheid system was very evil. And you'd remember just yesterday from that video clip that was being shot and sent out by the de Klerk Foundation, you got to get the sentiments of the late last apartheid president, former President de Klerk, saying that he does understand the type of indignity and hurt the apartheid system brought to the country, and therefore in his capacity as an individual, and of course when he was then the leader of the National Party, does apologize. And we know that this is a very same, of course, a former president, FW de Klerk, who saw the release of Nelson Mandela, of course, in 1990 on the 11th of February. From there downwards, 3 years later, in 1993, they were both himself and former President Nelson Mandela awarded the Nobel Peace Prize Award in 1993 for getting into settlement agreements that will see the end of apartheid. This was year before we saw the first democratic elections taking place in 1994. And we do understand that then FW de Klerk resigned in 1996 from Parliament. This after he was also under the administration of the government unity, National Unity administration, which was led by, of course, late former President Nelson Mandela.
Now, Pule, I think the former President Kgalema Motlanthe was receiving an award, or he was being honored with an honorary doctorate there. When you spoke to him, before I let you go, did he indicate whether or not he'll be attending FW de Klerk's funeral?
Well, then he said that he will be waiting for those details to be released yet before making a decision. We do understand that, the family has been, of course, in private talks right now, and that they will be releasing details sooner rather than later. And, of course, he has acknowledged that once that's out, then they will be taking a decision as well. Other political parties are also expected to weigh in, and we will be seeing, quite a lot of prominent political figures, and, of course, those representing civic organizational groups, community members as well, close friends and families attending the funeral once those details are out.
Thank you very much, Pule Letshwiti-Jones. You're just summing up the sentiments expressed a bit earlier today by former President Kgalema Motlanthe on the passing of FW de Klerk.